On this live stream, we are going to be hanging out, talking movies. I don't really have a plan. I didn't write any show notes, but we are here. Let's go ahead and talk movies. We're getting started right now. If my computer decides to work, come on. Why is that not switching? This is the fun part of being live. My switcher suddenly is not switching things. Alright. So, what's going on? Hello to the 3 people watching. Yeah, all of a sudden my stream is not working correctly. Let me know in the chat if everything looks good and sounds good and everything, because I am getting all kinds of errors and my switcher is not working the way that it should. There we go. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There we go. Alright, we'll do it that way, I suppose. Yeah, anyway, here we go. That's a fun start to a live stream. As always, how you guys doing? Fantastic to be here. As you can see in the chat right over here, I said no real outline or plan for today's show. I'm going to be flying by the seat of my pants. I will turn to the chat room and topics that you guys want to talk about later on in the show. I did not write any show notes because I'm still dealing with a little bit of bronchitis and the cough and whatever. Not horrible, but there you go. Oh, and now my computer's playing catch up. Fantastic. Alright. Let's switch back over to... Can we switch back over, please? Switch back over. Yes, hit the subscribe button. There we go. Gotta love technical difficulties doing a live stream. Yeah, let me know in the chat room. And there it goes yet again. Ah, boy. This is gonna be fun. Alright, here we go. Excuse me. Gotta love technical difficulties and slow computers, ancient computers. Gotta love it. We are back. Alright, my computer's like totally flipping out right now. I don't know what is going on. Hey, Russell, shoot me a PM on Facebook or even in the chat. Is everything looking good, sounding good as far as the stream goes, video quality and everything? Because my monitor looks like it's kind of stuttering and flipping out. And of course, I'm having a lot of problems with my Stream Deck switcher. Man, gotta love it. I don't know why it keeps switching back and forth like that. Let me try to get over there. This is the fun part of being live. Let me tell you. Technical difficulties. I ran several tests earlier this afternoon. Everything worked fine. As soon as I start to go live, all hell breaks loose. What can I tell you? As I was saying, though, I did not really do any show notes or pre-production or much of anything for this show, because I still have the bronchitis and the cough. Also, earlier in the week, like last week, Tuesday and Wednesday, I was still having a little bit of depression and not really excuse me. I wasn't really sure if I was even going to be doing the show today, so as we result, I did not do a whole lot of show prep. But let's go ahead and get right on into it. Of course, the big news this weekend is Black Panther and its opening weekend numbers. If we go ahead and take a look at the box office estimates, if my computer decides to play nice with that, and it doesn't appear to be. I don't know what is going on. Gotta love live streaming. If you folks have not tried live streaming, it is a lot of fun, but also very frustrating when things don't work the way that you want them to. Oh boy. Let me go ahead and do it this way. If we take a look at the box office estimates, you can see that Black Panther has estimated weekend gross of Avengers Age of Ultron, falling just short of Marvel's The Avengers. Then, of course, you have Jurassic World, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and Star Wars The Force Awakens as the top 5 highest earning box office movies of all time. One interesting thing with this is if you take a look at, and I don't want to start a Marvel versus DC fanboy debate here, but this is interesting and it's important. Justice League, a movie that has all sorts of superheroes that we know and love. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman. All these superheroes in one movie made $228 million in 13 weeks. Its entire domestic run, it only made $228 million. Black Panther, in just 3 days, has an estimated total of $192 million. That is phenomenal. I can't even begin to fathom that. Hey, Rhino Tool in the chat room. How you doing, man? Fist bump, high five. How's it going? How was Hollywood Review says I contributed... Excuse me. How's Hollywood Review says I contributed to the 1.5 million that Samson made. Yeah, I still have not seen that. Black Panther is the first movie that I have seen in like 4 weeks because of the stupid cough and depression and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, here we go. We are doing this. We are live. Bunch of technical difficulties. That crazy guy in the chat room asks if Black Panther will crack $1 billion worldwide. Absolutely it will. It's just a matter of when. You know, it's easily going to crack 200 million domestically tomorrow over the 4-day holiday weekend. Yeah, it is absolutely going gangbusters. And let me pull that graphic up again because I am just flabbergasted at this. That Justice League, in its entire domestic run of 13 weeks, made $228 million. Say what you will about Justice League, but again, it had familiar comic book characters like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman. You know, these are characters that I've known and loved my entire life. Black Panther, prior to his appearance in Captain America Civil War, I didn't even know about. I'm not familiar with the character at all. And he has a opening weekend of $192 million in just 3 days, which is fantastic for it. No, that's really all the show prep that I did, again, because I wasn't even sure if I was going to be doing this show because of the cough and the bronchitis and the depression that I was dealing with earlier in the week. So I'm just going to go ahead right now throw it into the chat room. If there's anything that you guys want to talk about that's movie or movie news related, go ahead and let's do that. Again, between all the technical difficulties and everything else, I'm just really flying by the seat of my pants today. So we are just gonna hang out and have fun and be talking movies for an hour or so. Leathersmith Reviews. Hello, buddy. It's me, Mario. Mario, fist bump, high five. How you doing, man? Good to see you in here. Ryan O'Toole says that stat goes to show that people are not happy with the DCEU, even with Wonder Woman coming out before that. You cannot be more correct. Wonder Woman was a fantastic movie. We can all admit to that. But if we take a look at the overall DCEU, I mean, again, Justice League, a movie that had all these classic comic book characters that we've known and loved and grown up with and are so familiar with, bringing them all together on screen. This was supposed to be DC's answer to the Avengers. It should have made, at least double what it actually did. But, excuse me. But it only earned 220, was it? Yeah, $228 million in its entire domestic run, while Black Panther is sitting at $192 million plus in just 3 days. I mean, that is just... And again, I don't want to start a Marvel versus DC fanboy debate or whatever, but clearly the DCEU is in trouble. Movie fans, comic book fans, the general movie-going audience responds more favorably, easily, to Marvel films. No, I know that DC has Aquaman, and they keep announcing all these new different movies. The latest was Joaquin Phoenix is in talks, or they're going after Joaquin Phoenix to play the Joker in the standalone film, directed by Todd Phillips and produced by Martin Scorsese. I don't know what to make of that. That is absolutely... DC has problems, and they're trying to play catch-up to Marvel, and clearly what they are doing is not working. They need to do a solid reboot. I love the cast that DC has. I think Henry Cavill is fantastic as Superman. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman is really good. Hit my cough button when I was coughing, and it must not have turned on because my Stream Deck and switcher are not working properly. No audio, no audio, no audio. Yes, I can see that, but it looks like I am back now. Hopefully I am back. This is the fun part of being live. Again, I ran all sorts of tests this afternoon to make sure that the video looked good and wasn't stuttering, and the audio and my graphics switching with the Elgato Stream Deck, which is a fantastic little tool, was working properly. Everything worked fine in the tests. Of course, as soon as I go live, all hell breaks loose. Whatever, we are rolling with it. It's gonna be a fun afternoon, let me tell you. Got 15 minutes in, and already all hell is breaking loose. And I've already gone over everything that I wanted to talk about, so I'm going to throw it over to you guys in the chat room. If there's anything in the world of movies or movie news that you want to talk about, by all means, bring it up. we're going to be talking about it here for the next 45 minutes or so. Yeah, the other thing, if we take a look, let me see if I can pull up the top 5 this weekend. The other thing that I wanted, not that one, this one. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, earned just under another $8 million, and it has now crossed $900 million worldwide, which is absolutely amazing. Again, The Greatest Showman finally fell out of the top 5, coming in at number 6 with $5.1 million. That movie was in the top 5 for 8 weeks. Absolutely phenomenal. You guys know I'm a big box office geek, so just wanted to bring that up as well. Let me take a look at some of the chat room. Just scroll up here. Ryan O'Toole asked, do you think that this is the year for better animated films overall, or are we looking at another possible letdown? I know Incredibles 2 is coming out, but it is interesting to think about. Yeah, I'm not sure what other animated films are on tap this year. Clearly, Incredibles 2 looks fantastic. I loved that teaser trailer that they put out during the Olympics. Looks really good. But, excuse me, I'm not even going to bother hitting the mute button on my mic because of all the technical issues again today. So bear with me as I cough. You know, the stupid cough and bronchitis and whatever it is still with me. But yeah, Incredibles 2 is clearly going to crush it. It looks amazing. I hope it's a better year for animated films than 2017 was. You take a look at some of the stuff that came out last year, and with the exception of Coco, a lot of it was kind of pure garbage. The fact that The Boss Baby and Ferdinand got nominated for Best Animated Picture, it's really surprising and really disappointing, especially because I think they snubbed the Lego Batman movie, which I thought was one of the best animated films of the year. Again, the Academy must have something against Legos because a couple years ago, the original Lego movie, did not even get nominated. This year, Lego Batman did not even get nominated. So, I don't know what is up with, excuse me, with animated films. But I am hoping for a better year this year as well. Ryan O'Toole also said, just think what Infinity War is going to make now. Yeah. I mean, if we pull back up the top 5, and again, it's unfortunate that my Stream Deck is not working and I'm having issues going live here. But where did it go? If we take a look at the top 5, with Black Panther coming in at $192 million, The Avengers at 207, Jurassic World at 208. I'm not sure if Infinity War is going to sneak in at number 2 above The Last Jedi, if it's going to make 220 or not. I think that's going to be a safe bet, but I think clearly it will take the number 3 and wind up between The Last Jedi and Jurassic World, somewhere in the 208 to 220 range, easily. I don't think